boy and the girl are working in the same office, right? Two of them earn 100,000 each. Who is richer between two of them? Huh? Why?
Because women will get other way.
That is all. Yeah. What are those ways? Can you explain? That is exposed to the podcast.
What? Okay, like we.
This man, like how much contribution are you going to make to his life? Like in terms of having a home, creating a family, like what percentage of the expenses would you like to give?
To help my man. The house.
Out of 100.
Out of 100.
Yeah.
I was okay.
Yeah, but how? Like, will you support him 50%, like 50-50? Or will you pay for most of it? Like, you pay 80, you pay 20?
Depends how he treats me. In the house. There are some men, like, they say what you give, you get.
Okay.
Right? So, like, what you offer me, if you treat me nice, I will treat you nice.
Okay.
And I can rather even give you my all, like whatever I have.
So you pay 100%?
Yes, depending, as I just said, the way you treat me.
Okay.
The way my husband treats me, sorry. Then I will decide to see if I can treat him. Why not him?
You prepare yourself fast.
Wait. I didn't catch what happened.
I also think
She said the way you treat me. Then she got my dad, so the way my husband treats me. That's why she.
No,
it's not metaphorical. Continue, please. Don't worry.
Alright, so as I was saying, the way my husband treats me determine how I will treat him back. And how I will like give him all 100% like of me.
Okay.
By treating him nice, like I take care of his kid and all that in the house, child and everything.
I like that. You said his children. I know your children. They're his children.
Our children.
No, they're his children.
They're his children and they're also our children.
No, but continue. Continue. Just a side point. Sorry. So that was.
No, like that's what I was saying.
So in terms of cost, like how much would you say you're willing to contribute? In terms of percentage.
Like, some men, as I said, some men don't like their wives to work. Like they love their wife to be completely housewife. Just be in the house, take care of my kids, clean the house, do the house child and everything. But why I disagree with that? I would like ask myself as a woman, being with my husband, I would like to have my own business or be employment, yes. Instead of me just depending on my husband.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
No, let's before we intervene, let's get what money?
Okay, mine is going to be 60-40.
Your husband?
My husband will be 60 and I will be 40.
Why not you?
The reason why I like to be 60 is because he's the man. I am his helpmate. So I wouldn't want to carry everything on my head like some parts. So he has to carry the larger parts. Why I have 60. So that's why I said 60-40.
Okay, so what's your one number?
Like my husband?
The percentage.
But if my husband is 100, it can be like 60.
Oh, you?
If my husband is 100 now,
oh, okay, so that's
we are still under the man, no matter what.
Oh, really?
Even if you are more than the man,
okay,
you should be under him.
Well,
because you are his wife. But what?
If for example you are richer than my husband,
Yeah.
do you think you still respect him?
Yes, I have to.
But not all women though.
Is
That's
that
said and done.
Is that so?
No, it's not exactly.
no, but you see what she said. She
Because
said not all women. Like that's why we don't like to ask specific questions, because if you ask a specific question that is to a person, she'll say me, I will respect my husband in that scenario. But we know from stories that we've heard from men we talk to, people who consult with, it's always a factor when a woman makes more money than her husband, right? As she out-earns him, she starts to, she'll start developing balls. Like,
okay, so let me make a scenario. Let me make a scenario.
I know, I didn't say all.
When you're earning more than your husband and then you're trying to control that man, most marriages don't go well.
Yeah.
Thereby, everybody wants to divorce and then find their way.
Yeah.
So you, as people say, upcoming babies, you don't want your marriage to crash.
Yeah.
You have to learn from that mistake these other women are making. So that's how it is.
You were saying something?
Also, women are not interchangeable.
No, don't generalize women.
Let's say
Some women.
No.
It's not possible to have a conversation, right? Yeah. But you have to say some men, all women, most women. Because in life, there are just things that are generally true. I'll give you an example. Most of the time, a woman wants a man that is taller than her, stronger than her, right? Richer than her, more educated, more competent, more confident, more ambitious, more everything. Right? So in a situation where those qualities have been wiped out by your own money, wherein the man is not earning as much as his wife, so he's not as confident. He's not providing as much to the home because he's not earning as much. Invariably, that woman will start to lose attraction for that man.
Yeah, and the kids too. You know, when women is the ones like paying the bills, paying school fees.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
Yes, now.
And it's like
Like
as she
even
said,
even the kids will
They will know.
the kids will know.
that's true.
The kids
Like,
will feel that.
yeah, like Ellen said, she said he is the man. He should be paying the majority. So it's something that all women, all men, everybody knows and understands. That's why people are going around stealing money, doing exactly, they're doing their what they call it, Yahoo, or they're investing our national money because their wives, they need to provide money for their wives.
And they're doing it.
And they're turning them
Like,
out.
for example now, like the Yahoo guys,
Yeah.
they really destroyed like relationship.
You think so?
So many.
Yeah.
How?
They like
They don't work for the money. The money is just there.
the way they
And then you guys
spend
working
themselves.
like
Yeah.
any.
You know, like they
no.
destroyed the paradigm. The way, like before, if you, for example, how you spend on a girl, how you care for a girl, although it was different before. Like the love was somewhat different before. Do you understand? But right now, when Yahoo started, when these guys they come into a lot of money.
Yeah, I've seen those videos on Instagram where you meet like a young guy and ask her, what type of guy do you want? And she'll say Yahoo boy.
Yeah.
That's what
There are now videos like that on Instagram.
yeah, like, so in fact, this is one of the questions that we should have asked at the beginning, right? Happiness. Can you describe your ideal man?
Oh my god.
How much older should he be than you? What type of car should he drive? Which part of Abuja should he be living? You know what I mean? Like, just give me those things to run down. Like, is he a Christian? Does he go to your church?
Okay. For me, I would like my husband to be no higher than me.
In terms of height?
No, it's not even that like if you have no money more than me,
Should he be taller than you?
you should be taller than me, of course, yeah.
Taller than you,
Taller
okay.
than me.
Should he make more money?
You should make more money more than me. You should be responsible. And all that.
God fearing?
God fearing husband.
That's very important.
That's like the when all the God fearing wife. What does that mean?
Like someone
Like what does it mean to be
It
God
means
fearing?
now when you want to do
Someone that is
something,
like
still-
when she wants to do something and
think
think
about
about
it.
she think about it before she do something to you. But when the woman is not God fearing, she can decide to even kill you.
But the God fearing must still kill the husband.
No.
How about you, Anna? How would you describe your own ideal man? Yeah, what part of Abuja do you want to live?
My husband, I stay in Mitama.
Oh my god!
It depends. I like this one.
Let's mention the other ones.
Yeah, I said depends. Yeah, I know.
Depends on Metama and where again.
Oh, as a
You're not nice.
Yeah.
That's the place.
That is why you're trouble.
Was not
But it's
for
not Mitama and
Must be Metama or Asokoro.
Yes, minimum.
Only those two places.
Those two
No,
places.
another
That's
person
the
can come now.
only that's the one you consider. The one you are.
The one I consider.
She said, no, what I asked her was the
Ask
ideal.
me the ideal, and I
The best
told him what
case
I want.
scenario. Yeah. How
I
about
told
you?
him
How
what I
about
want.
you?
It's my choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Um,
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
They're quite tall, so how tall should he be?
If I'm taller than him, I don't mind. If he's taller than me, it's still good. And then
So he's carrying him.
no, not that short. But I don't know. Maybe we can be same height or
Can be throwing him on the bed.
it,
Can
you know, a man is there's no way I can carry that man.
That's true.
So even for the height, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
And then, of course, he should be well to do. No, even if he's not that rich, he should be at least
Comfortable.
yes.
Okay.
And then
Where should it be?
wherever, yeah, I'm okay wherever he lives. But provided that I can access anywhere I want to go to from wherever he's from.
Because I want to go to the house.
Will you be willing to be a housewife for this husband? Under
I
any
don't want to be a housewife. I want to be a working wife. That is what I'm
Is that what they call it? Would you like to be a housewife?
No.
And she called it working wife. Have you ever heard of that?
Like I'm going out, we're working.
So you're not an employee, not a businesswoman?
I can also be like if you just ask a question, I say I can be working.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to
Or
work.
I can be
I
a
want to
working
do my
class
business.
woman.
I don't want to work with anybody. I want to do my business and then have money so that I can actually, that's why I said 40 stage, I can actually contribute. Because if you're not doing anything, there's no way you can assist family. And everything will not be on, then before you know that.
Yeah.
It's not even like that. The man said
So,
like it's not me now when a woman is spending on them alone Like there's a certain time that like when you need something, you get it, and there's when you like respond back to you. Like, can you decide not to give it that? But when you have your own money, you can decide to use your money to do whatever you want to use. If you want to give it back to me. Your money?
Money is
When you have your money, it's your money. Like, if I want to buy Brazilian hair, I can decide to buy it myself. I don't have to say, honey, please.
What do you need Brazilian hair?
I need it for my. That's like for myself. Just like.
You look good for yourself. Are you sure you look good for yourself?
And for my husband.
Not for my husband.
But when you don't know when the president gets the house,
What if he wants actually
you know when the president gets the house, when it's out.
But he doesn't have money to fight for me. In that case,
You know that if I ever use that Brazilian, the only people that was one that buy it.
If you
The
want
all the
Brazilian
things.
hair, right? You want Brazilian hair. Your husband cannot afford to buy it for you.
Yeah.
But you have the money.
At that point, I want it.
Yeah,
That's what I
listen,
just said.
at the point you wanted the hair, you have the money to buy the hair for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Your husband does not have the money to buy it for you at that point. So you lose it, like since you have the money and you can buy it, would you go ahead and buy the Brazilian hair? Or you wait for your husband to be able to buy it for you?
That's going to be between me and him.
Yeah, tell me, I just want an answer.
Okay, I'm still going to buy it. That's when I talk to him about it. I have money to get this thing. I actually want, before I get anything in that house, I have to discuss with my husband to know his own take on what I want to do. So if he doesn't have money to buy it for me at that particular time, I have to my house buy it, and he said fine, no problem. But if he said no, why? How would I do that?
So wait, if for example, right, in the house, you guys maybe don't have say microwave and maybe washing machine, right? You know, the house can still function in the sense that if you want to warm food, you can still use pots, or that if you want to wash, you can either wash it yourself or you get a maid that comes in to wash it yourself, right? Or yeah, I'm just saying. So now your husband has maybe 600,000, right? You know, from this 600,000 now, let's say 600,000 came in to the household, right? Because the husband's money is everybody's money. The other money is everybody's money now. So he removes 100,000 and keeps that, or gives you that. Okay, buy food stuff and like toiletries, basic things for the house. He told you about the money and he says, "This 500,000 now, I want to buy PS5." Right? How would you feel? Like, what do you think about that scenario?
What's going to use the PS5 to do? Play games in the house. When there are other things that we actually do with that 500,000.
Yeah.
He's not going to buy that PS5. Just the same way, I will not buy hair when there are other things to do with that money in the house.
No, you're going to buy hair.
No, wait.
Because she already mentioned that she would buy the hair.
It was Gabby that said something that. I was already thinking now.
I saw it, I kept quiet.
Yeah, you gave me that thought that she now changed that.
I saw
No,
it.
she said that she actually said that she would buy the hair.
She said she would buy the hair.
That is
No,
when
she
they
said-
are done discussing. That's what I said.
She said when they
But you know the problem with that sentence structure? The sentence structure was that you described yourself buying the hair first before you qualified by talking to your husband. Actually, that sentence is just a genuine sentence. Like, I will talk to my husband. I'll say, my husband, you have to know that. My husband, I want to buy this hair. Can I buy it?
Yeah.
You say no or yes, then I'll buy it. But you already said I'll buy it after I talk to my husband.
I said if. That's like.
We'll run it back. Don't worry. No, we'll run it back.
So, like, my point, the point I was trying to make was that in 80% of the time, a lady will go ahead and buy the hair.
When she has the money.
Yeah, she has the
In
money.
2023, she will buy the hair.
She's not going to even ask her husband that, only I want to buy this hair. Like, you buy the hair because you have the money. You don't care whether the man has money in his pocket.
No, they're not going to be like that.
No, let me go.
Right now I'm generalizing for like all women, but that does not mean like there are women that will not do that.
Okay.
But I'm saying majority of
In general, like
majority
on the balance probability.
Yeah, the balance is like 80%
Yeah.
of ladies will go ahead and
Because it's her money.
their money.
And she works very hard for it.
Yeah, and she knows she'll wake up 9
And that's why she's working. She's working so that she can buy Brazilian hair. Not necessarily to make sure that there's a roof over the house or that the plumbing is working.
But you actually know that if she buy that hair, she reduce some expenses for you.
Which expenses you?
No, that is why I
Buying
say
hair.
that. Yes, it what like now I'm just trying to say like when she need that money to make, they should buy that hair. That hair that you're speaking about. And you don't have the money to provide. She buying it. Don't you know that?
and you don't have money to provide.
I didn't say that. Yes, my husband. The way I just said that my husband is rich, like
But you know that.
then you know there are some men that even if they are rich, say, okay, honey, because I don't want to work, just stay in the house, take care of my kids, do the house job, do everything. In the sense that like you now we are a working class lady, or you have a business that you're running, which is you are earning well.
Yeah.
Okay. So you buying that hair is something that you like help your husband is support him. That is what me I see.
How is he supporting him?
It's that is not. But I'm
said
seeing
like-
your own perspective. Like
She has made that purchase, so you won't have to, when he has money, you won't have to now make that purchase.
You know what?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
You want another Brazilian hair another time.
Yeah, you want
Brazilian is expired.
another style.
You want another Brazilian hair.
And it doesn't go down in price.
Can you, if you have 1 million, can you husband 900,000?
yes, I can. If he doesn't have, I do.
What do you have?
Because you know that we talk
You
about
literally still talking about women. Okay, what about you, the guys?
No,
You give your wife 900,000 when she has.
what she's in it for.
Really? What she's in it for?
Yeah, I'm asking.
So what she's doing for?
No, that's not it.
She needed to keep the house together now.
I understand that now. Of course now. That's the point. That's why she's there now. That's why she's in the house.
How is she using to keep the house together? That I have not kept the house together.
No, like, how do I put it? Like, you know, there's been a discussion about this. That's why we're having it now. Because I said, if, as a wife, this is what I said. This is how I describe it. This is an instruction to wives. You married your husband. Let's say you married him in January. Right? January 1st, you married him. By January 30th, they paid you salary. Right? It's cash. This is what you should do as a wife. Go to the bank. Withdraw the money. All of it. Withdraw the money in cash. Put it in an envelope. And when your husband is eating his food that night that you've been paid, you kneel down and give him your salary. My husband, take it. This is what they paid me.
Every time she hears kneel down, like her body just her body shakes like this, like
Why?
Can you do that? Why? Because he's your husband. Because
That one is good.
let me explain.
Because for me,
Wait.
I'm not going to be any salary.
No, I know.
Yeah, business.
Wait, I'm breaking it down. You asked me why. Very good question. I like that question. Because he's your husband. Your body, your soul, your income, everything belongs to that man. Right? So, it is the same thing with your business. Right? After you pay your staff,
Your net income.
your gross, your remaining, your turnover, right? Or is it turnover? Whatever it is.
Next focus.
Net, yes. You give your husband, you kneel down. I have to say that. You kneel down and give your husband everything. Right? From that, if you're a Christian, from that 100%, when you pay the tithe, right?
Why would you be the one to pay my price?
Because he's your husband.
Wait, do you think, for example, in the household,
Do you get the point? If it's a Bible believing husband, you'll be the one that will pay the tithe.
for the household,
Yes.
should if, for example, in the household, should everybody in the household be paying tithes?
No. All the money should come to the husband.
The husband should be the one
And you be the one to
paying
pay.
tithes. But
It's like saying, for example, that you are married, I'm married, like you and I are married, then you vote for Tinubu, I'll vote for Peter Obi.
like
In a sane society, one family should have one
vote.
and that vote should be in the husband. The woman should not be voting. You can't see that. Because you don't have a house.
Okay.
It's your,
Okay.
it's your husband's
Let's
house.
take it back to
Okay.
when you say your husband should be paying tithes.
Yes.
You know there are some husbands, or there are some people that don't believe in tithes.
Tithing.
Sure.
Like
I am a tither,
Yeah.
and I married this person who does not believe in what's called tithes.
Okay.
So in that case, how do I do
Right.
it?
That's why you conduct this search. Like, you know, the problem is, as I said, Westernization has fragmented society, right? In terms that, okay, let's say Christianity is not as solid as it used to be. Can you imagine Christianity of now and compared to like the Christianity of like 600 AD? Do you understand what I mean? Like, even, let's just even go as recently as, let's say, 1890s. 1890s America, right? Before women had, they say rights, call it rights, I don't know, they say women's rights. Anyway, whatever that thing was, like, just imagine that Christian value, wherein everybody knows the order, everybody knows who's in charge, right? So that husband, then, like, it's not going to be possible for you to marry a husband that doesn't believe in that, or you will find out that he doesn't believe in those things, and then you
choose not to.
right. And the tithe, honestly, I'm not making a point on tithe itself. I'm making a point on earnings and contributions. For me, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a woman, you're making money, that money belongs to your husband. That's the first part of it. You're the one that will not ask you, my darling, or my husband, please, I want to buy this useless Cambodian girl's hair. Then, then he will decide.
If I will buy or not.
He will decide whether
If it's worth it.
Yes.
Or buy a lot of land.
wait,
You understand?
do you guys think, like,
there was no cosmetics and hair, do you think
That's like 80% of their spending. Like when you think about it.
So the
Yes.
woman that does not do makeup.
Exactly. She's not even disturbing her husband for anything because most of the things that girls want to buy is hair.
And
Like that's the reason why girls go to office. Girls go to office so they can sit down in a comfortable environment. That's why they're not going to the oil rigs. That's why they're not climbing high tension wire. To just get as comfortable as possible, save enough money as possible. You don't have to buy Brazilian hair one day, right? So you marry a man that makes more than you, so that the likelihood of you buying Brazilian hair is more likely. That's why recently they said, oh, housewives should be paid money. They did it in America. They said, oh, for a man that makes $90,000 and has a housewife, right? They say, oh, the housewife is a babysitter, that's $23,000 a year. She's a driver, that's $30,000 a year. They added everything and they said that the value of the work that a housewife does is $180,000 a year. And that women should be getting salary of $100,000 a year. They should be getting pension and retirement.
People are pushing for that and just own cosmetic company and the hair company. Don't you be buying money and buying hair?
Right. And the thing is, actually, this thing we're talking about like it's a joke. They ruled in one African country that yes, housewives are entitled to salary, which is a scary thing. It's just that we've not started seeing it here, but it's a sign. It's a sign of how things are going, right? Because I've been trying to find out exactly what a woman does with all this extra money, right?
they do
Give me a laundry list. What kind of things? Like, let's say your husband, by God's grace, we all marry a good husband. Well, not we, but you guys. We'll marry a good husband that will take care of all your basic needs. Food, shelter, and everything.
Security.
Right. He's taking care of it 100%. Right? Because you're living in Ghana, right? What do you need your own money for?
My husband will not continue to have money all the time.
Oh, by God's grace now. No, Jesus Christ.
Your parents should be your husband should have money.
Exactly.
You have money, but having money.
Reality, somebody can go broke anytime.
So that is not your prayer. It's positive.
What I'm
They are
asking you?
being positive.
Okay, when he asks, what's your money for?
Yeah, just save it now. So it's for the days by
Big bank.
Yes, no.
Exactly.
No,
Okay, give us. So you just say,
you have figures.
Yes, I can.
You have figures.
How much is it?
You have figures.
what's that?
I've made my point now.
Oh, okay, sure.
Do you know, like, sometimes a girl can have 20,000 and piggy vest
Right.
and still want you to pay you. She wants you to pay her rent.
True.
You probably have 20,000.
Yeah. You're right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And if you don't drop that money,
I will break loose.
Have you heard of feminism?
I say no.
you know the feminism.
Have you heard the phrase future is female? Have you heard of it? How are you? Have you heard of feminism before? Is that true? Is that possible?
You're lying. You don't,
Are you
I'm not
like-
serious.
Okay, no, me, I can tell vibes out. Like, you may not be being 100% truthful, but I accept what you're saying, and your views are not necessarily aligned with that stuff, right? This is a question I wanted to ask. If a boy and a girl are working in the same office, right? Two of them earn 100,000 each. Who is richer between two of them?
You man.
Huh?
You man.
Why?
Because you know, women will get on that
That is all.
Yeah.
What are those ways? Can you explain? That is exposed to the podcast.
What? Okay, like if you're a woman, there are many ways to get money.
Like,
Like can be like example, maybe you know just like we have one of these one or two like we post that with just a friend and all that. You know women we are just like we are favored. Even if you are like working in the
I know they're fine.
stuff, yes. So someone if I don't
let
see
her
this
explain.
person,
Don't put words in her mouth. I want to hear from her
I don't
heart.
see this
No.
person like you that any him that's any 100,000 as a man, any 100,000 too. I may have more than him. The reason why I say that is that because I can just sit at home and say, Emeka, please, I need to I need to and Emeka will do it. But him, you will still be the one I will still ask. Please, do you have, please help me with 10,000, help me. Why is only 100,000 naira I have? So you see that I will earn more than him in that aspect.
Women can save. Why can they save? Because they don't have to spend.
You
Yes.
think so?
Right.
What is spend?
On what?
Spend.
Spend.
Okay, tell us.
But you just told us about Emeka.
No, I
Emeka
said the end. What you asked, you said
Yeah.
end. You didn't say spend.
Okay.
When you said what like Emeka and Choma, who has money, who earns more? I say I say Choma.
Exactly, because
You know
Choma
why
has
Choma
like 5 Yoruba
and you don't
demons.
say we didn't talk the last way of spending, or that you spend more than Choma.
Yeah,
Or Emeka spend
fair
more than
enough.
me.
So it's a very strange thing because there's this guy, his name is Travis Kelce, he plays for the NFL, and he made national headlines in America because apparently he was dating this girl. You know, NFL players, they make millions of dollars, right? He's on a very huge contract, $20 million contract. And the story is that the girl broke up with him, they were dating for 5 years, and it transpired that throughout the 5-year relationship, he only gave her $500. And everything they did together, like if you go to a restaurant, she has to pay her 50%. So the girl broke up with him and she's tired of him, that he doesn't used to spend on her. Now how can this man, who is making $20 million, be forcing me to be paying, like if we go to watch film, she has to pay her own half, right? And the question has been, I thought that the world has changed, there's women's rights, women are getting educated, they're going to school more than men, in many cases they're getting jobs more than men, right? Women have money now. So why are you unhappy that you're now having to face the responsibility of paying for things? What do you think about this? Like let's say you're dating Whiskey. So Whiskey has baby mamas. Let's give you somebody that doesn't have children. Fino. What's not have children? Oh Jesus. Who doesn't have baby mamas? Okay, Bonner Boy, okay. You're dating Bonner Boy, he just finished performing the Champions League final. He's taking you out to lunch and they bring the bill. And the bill is 200,000 naira. And you say
Once you have the money.
If I have the money,
yeah.
it's asking to my boss.
That's exactly what she explained.
Thanks to pay.
That's why they have Piggy Vest. Those apps that are designed for women. Because they know that women are earning money now. And there are stupid men everywhere that will give them money, send them.
Since you know, a lady can just post a picture on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And a girl just DM her that you're just fine.
Yeah.
Saving money.
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
Yeah.
So,
I'll give an example of this. This is a real video. There's this guy called Birdman. He's on Twitter. Also, he's on Twitter. He's on YouTube. Very, very good friend of Sean. He did a video where this girl, she posted on Twitter a pair of shoes, white shoes. She said, I like these shoes, right? One guy said, give me your Google Pay. I'll send you the money for the shoes. The shoes were like $150. He sent her $200. Another guy, and he sent it to her. So she posted the screenshot that, oh, thank you. You're so kind and sweet. Another guy saw it and said, this guy is a broke guy. He said, take $300, queen. The girl said, oh, thank you.
so happy.
You like it now? I'm watching it, I'm like crying. Right? I'm telling you, and the first guy now came and I said, $450. So this woman, within a space of 3 hours, she had made about $1,900 from these two guys. It's dollars we're talking about here. This is not recent. It happened recently. It happened a while ago, and we all know that things get worse. So you can imagine the kind of evil
that
is going on now.
All these birthday wish lists. You don't see guys posting. Guys don't post birthday wish lists because nobody's going to answer.
But it's true.
Chicks, you
on
see
your
like
contact
10, 15 list of things that they want, and some get 70% of those things.
Yeah.
Like random.
And this is WhatsApp, so it's not even online on Twitter in America. This is real life. This is our reality.
Twitter, WhatsApp.
Because I remember there was this girl. She was like a co-worker type person. She was like, oh, it's my birthday. What are you going to do for me? I said, like, who? You? Like, I'm here in the streets struggling. My employees, they are telling me what am I going to do for you. Like, so there's already that level of entitlement. This girl, she got 15 birthday cakes.
That's the thing.
She got 15 birthday cakes. Now, birthday cake is one thing, but of course there will be alert. There will be alert.
But you know that thing is a competition thing.
And she will post it on her WhatsApp. Oh, thank you. She won't mention the guy's name. She won't mention the guy's name. But it's on her status. She will put, thanks for the cake, my love. Like, all the boys, all the different people sending her cakes, she will line them up like this.
In my office, before some certain people left, right?
Yeah,
certain chicks left. There was this period that they were really like, the competition was fierce. Like, somebody celebrated her birthday in January. She's married. So she did it big. And then she got, of course she's married, so her husband sent sent her some gifts and cake. They brought donuts to the office. They brought like people to cater. Like you go and eat.
Right.
They put their table outside. They bought their caterers.
Yeah.
You go and they will give you cake. You know, like
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Then the husband now came later to surprise her with flowers.
Balloon.
You know, so all the babes in the office are just the next person's birthday.
I can't believe I even made that.
She got like 10 cakes. And all the cakes came to the office. Why? Then
and she's married.
She's not married. She's
okay.
All the cakes came to the office. On purpose, of course.
Of course. It's a flex now.
It's a flex. It's just for
flex on that guy. Flex on the whole. That look, it's not only you.
It's not only you, exactly.
It's not only you. You're mad.
The next person too, birthday, cakes, to the office. What's that move? I want to just chuck it.
What do you think? What have you seen something like that before?
Yeah, literally seen something.
It's competition now.
So, what do you think of that? The fact that a girl can command 10, 15 cakes and the guy is just there by himself?
When I do have birthday cake.
Like, what? I don't even, like, what are you even talking about? Sorry?
I bake cake, so I don't need a birthday.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Like, have you seen it? Have you, like, experienced it? Like, where maybe in the office, on this maybe Val day or this other day?
Yeah.
Birthday?
I've seen so many people.
How are you
Stuff
happy?
like that.
I've seen.
Like, I know it's
Come
common.
on.
What's the highest number of
Like,
cake?
I've seen even in HIV, like some birthday cake, you can see like 5, depends.
Mm-hmm.
Some 6, some 3, depends. I just
Depends on the number of boyfriends at the particular time.
Most times.
It does not matter if
Yeah,
your boyfriend
not only
has
boyfriend, yes.
like you now,
It's
tell me that it's my birthday,
Yeah.
and you just like me as a person, and you just want to do this thing for me. It's not that you're dating me.
Okay,
it does
so
not matter.
like, well, okay.
So, you don't have to drop neck for the boy.
I agree.
My
I
God.
agree. Like all the like the your biggest crush that you're dying for. You send him birthday cake.
Even if I didn't send birthday cake, there are other things I'm not going to say. No, like even like
Does she have a crush?
Does she have a crush?
No, I just meant like
At any point in time,
like it may not be cake, it can be other things.
Like,
Like
I
you can
agree.
get for your boyfriend.
no. I
Not your
agree.
boyfriend.
I'm not saying
You like your crush? No, I can't.
but we're saying the same thing.
I can only wish you happy birthday.
Post him. That's cool.
I mean, even post himself.
No, but
you don't want to post because you don't want to
Supermarket.
You don't want to supermarket.
The life of man is so hard.
You know now. I say what market are you selling? She just talk about Emeka and the other 5 boys I'm sending her money.
If
If you post a boy, you are finished now.
you
I don't even have a shot.
Just now, if you are posting a particular
All girls on OnlyFans, because most of them have boyfriends, right? There was this one that the guy paid $10,000 to come and see her, right? He came, he just stopped, she gave him a hug, took a picture, and sent him back. The following week, she was on a holiday with her boyfriend that she announced to the world, I paid for this holiday with the money that my fans gave me. Do you understand? Of course, her OnlyFans will die, right? Because you've exposed to the fact, many girls, they suffer when they expose that I have a boyfriend or I have a husband, things like that. But, I mean, this is even a thing of 5 years ago. Now, it's even getting worse, where a lot of people don't even care anymore.
whether you have a boyfriend or
Yeah.
But I think with men, if a man knows you're married, a lady is married, for example,
Yeah.
he loses interest.
I'll go straight.
Just he leaves you alone.
Nah, for woman, I
It's
they are married.
For 211 girls, married men are the best though.
no, you won't have to go and be seeing him every time.
He has money, you send you money, you don't have to call all the time. You can tell that you have exam, you can tell you're on your period. You know,
You have test. Like you guys are just chilling on this edge.
as if
Drop the EP, that legit. Top 5 in the city, competitions right here. Swear. All I know now, hustle miles, no got no time. Slime, I got mad lines. Up tempo, make I catch my vibe. Yeah, look, chopsticks, yeah. Shout out Ice Prince walking, I'm giving my all to the art. 80% of my best from the heart. Me, I believe in being creative. I put in the time and I put in the work. I put on my tata, I give all to God. Trust in the process, believing in me. Everything calm in due time, guy. Wait for your time, make it no kind of rush. Yeah, me know they dog. I know people love. Roll up the love, make we touch on cloud now. I do it for the love and I do it for the city. Every J, stand up. Me not bad guy. Again.